What's up, family? Y'all know how it is. Always running late, brother Hot Tim. 1 minute off this morning. See if we can get YouTube to cooperate with us this morning. Alright, cool. They got me. It says I'm starting. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, okay. Last night it must have dropped off. I don't know what's going on here. But hey, it's all cool. Long as we getting it out. I don't even care. Start live video. Here we go with this shit. Instagram, get your life together. Instagram. Alright, let's go live there. You ready? Let's get it started. Man, I don't know. Alright, restart. I'm gonna restart that. And we're gonna get started with the show. Of course y'all know. We're now doing it with the Gye-Nyame journey. And gonna wait for this thing to boot back up and get the show started. So I need to make an apology because in my exuberance yesterday, I posted up a t-shirt. I mean, the t-shirt was hot to me. I looked at it, then I posted it up, then I read it, and it said the total opposite of what we're supposed to be doing on the Daily Toast. Cleve, get up and can you turn this light on for me? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my God. So I was so embarrassed, and I tried to erase it off my Facebook page. Turn this light on right here. I was trying to get it, and I'm like, man, I can't blame nobody but myself. But hey, that's what the day is about. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Because if I'd have sent the shirt around first and had other people in the circle check it out, I wouldn't even have that damn problem. You understand what I'm saying? And I wanted to get it out and kind of surprise folk, but I can't do that because I'll be too excited about, I went to Teesprings, Anubis. That word, what's that word? The word of the day you posted up. I have to I want to get that word so that we can share the word of the day. So here we go. Now we up on Instagram, so everybody is in the house. So family, let's get it popping. Here we go. Y'all know how we do it. Grab your water, get your glass, because we grown folks, and here we go. I got the eternal water this time. Great. No, it's great Ujima. Not Ujima yet. Drink your water. Come on. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Ah, man. Take your breath and drink your water. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. body and drink your water. Move your body and drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and drink some water. Now take your breath and drink some water. Now move your body, drink some water. And lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass and drink some water. Alright, family, come on now. We know we gotta get this water. Half your weight in ounces is the amount of water you need to be drinking every day. Helps keep the flu away. Helps keep the colds away. Only thing it don't keep away is the tax man. And actually, water might be tax deductible. I don't know. If there's any accountants out there. So, enough of that. Enough of that. Alright, family, here we go. So, the word of the day is quodlobet. 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 A subtle or my fault. A subtle or elaborate argument or point of debate, usually on a theological or scholastic subject. Brother Kwame say just testing. You go to keep you on your toes. That's right. Thank you, sir. And yes, it is arrest Ujima and make it a great day anyhow. Nothing that is essential to life should be taxed. It's disgusting, quite frankly. There we go. Uh-oh. Navita, you an accountant? Is water tax deductible? I mean, if I have to buy my water because I can't drink public water, that should be provided as a right as an American. I mean, it's not a human right. It's an American right. That's what, we're told, right? Are we told that? Did y'all know that it's not a requirement in the Constitution to have an education? I mean, the state is not required to give an education. What is the word of the day again? The word is quodlobet. Quodlobet. A subtle or elaborate argument or point of debate, usually on a theological or scholastic subject. And shouts out to the unsleeping one, Anubis, for posting that up. He had that up nice in her. I mean, like, I woke up early and I looked on this like, my God, this man don't sleep, right? Can be, depending on how you claim it. Ooh. Can I claim it as a business expense? If first I gotta take Daily Toast to a business level, but hey. There you go. Kwame, you're always trying to test somebody. Spell it. Quodlibet. It took me a while because, I couldn't see the letters. Quodlibet. Quodlibet. Or quodlibet. A subtle or elaborate argument or point of debate, usually on a theological or scholastic subject. I want to send shots out to, of course, the unsleeping one, Anubis, made it first, Sister Navita, and, of course, Brother Kwame, the Daily Toasters, all right? The Daily Toasters. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because we toast every day. Somebody else is out there with us this morning. I want to send shouts out to you. Welcome. Rules are very simple. Make sure you got you some water. We grown folks, we drink up out of glasses around here. So get you a sacred glass. Now, there's a whole nother piece, family. There's certain things that we need to make sacred or ritual artifacts in our life. Not just for group rituals, but for personal rituals. This is my toast and my glass that I use for my shows. In most cases. You might see me with another glass, but this one is doing something else for me, right? But you know what I'm saying? We have our tools, right? Our special tools that we have to learn how to use. So, today is Ujima. We're going to run through some stuff real quick, run through the paces, and then I'm going to let you get on with your day. Last night we had a marvelous story. I'll share the story with you. I mean, because this story right here was a powerful one, right? The Spendthrift and the Swallow. A young man, a great spendthrift, had run through all of his patrimony and had but one cloak left. One day he happened to see a swallow which had appeared before its season, skimming along a pool and tweetering gaily. He supposed that summer had come and went and sold his cloak. Not many days later, winter set in again with renewed frost and cold. When he found the unfortunate swallow lifeless on the ground, he said, "Unhappy bird, what have you done? By thus appearing before the springtime, you have not only killed yourself, but you have wrought my destruction also." Tisk, tisk, tisk. And, I did a little something on it. I also shared one of my stories last night, so, you get a chance, check it out. Some people had problems. Nuba said he had problems seeing it last night. The day is Ujima. For those that don't speak the language, it's collective work and responsibility. The Ma'atic principle of the day is righteousness. The N7 principle of the day is respect. The color is blue. The Hermetic law is vibration. Male name is Kweku. Female name Akua. Alright. So, one of the things I wanted to bring up was the possibility of developing Ujima circles. Collective work and responsibility, right? Working together, right? To solve problems. But Ujima just doesn't have to happen, in a sense, on a community level, because it's an excellent tool, an excellent principle to have for community work. But I started thinking about it, said, what about using Ujima on a personal level? You understand what I'm saying? For those of us that have personal challenges that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's say we got a bucket list we want to fulfill. Let's say we got a trip we want to go on. Let's say we want to lose some weight. Let's say we want to exercise a little bit more. Let's say we want to meditate on a daily basis. Let's say what's wrong with creating Ujima circles? We have people who have similar things that they want to achieve, but we're able to kind of hold each other responsible, collectively work together to achieve a personal goal. Because each of us not only need to have a council of elders for the community, but in a sense, we need a council of elders for our lives. Or as they would call it in Think and Grow Rich, like a council that you go to, you know what I'm saying, to help you stay on your goals. Accountability group. People that can hold you accountable to what you say you want to be, or what you want to do, or what you want to start. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that one of the things that we're missing a lot of in our community is accountability. Because like I said yesterday, one thing I notice about our communities is that you just get upset and you can walk away. Ain't nothing, ain't no responsibility. I mean, it's like, you can just fuck up shit. You can fuck up people's lives and just get up and just leave. Consider the story from perspective of a bird first, then from that of man, and then synthesize the lesson learned from both perspectives. Quite interesting. Ooh. Go ahead, Black Yoda. I hear you. Go ahead, Black Yoda. Y'all heard that? You hear the old man up there, just kicking the wisdom. Listen to that story. You know what I'm saying? Break it down. And like I said, when we analyzing the story, you know what I'm saying? We need to go and make sure that we understand that we are all the characters in the story. Hell, we're even the winner that comes back and take their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you really start looking at the stories and you really start breaking them down, you get a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. And you have to unpack it, like Kwame said, from different perspectives. And the first story that I gave was all about perspective. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to look at something that the world sees as useless and seeing how powerful it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to do with Ujima, because like Ujima is one of those principles that we just kind of jump over. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's necessary. Ujima is a necessary principle, because without Ujima, there is no unity. Without Ujima, there is no economics. You understand what I'm saying? Without Ujima, you know what I'm saying? Because we talk about the collective. One man's shit is another man's treasure, and that was the name of this. That's where I got that story from. One man's shit is another man. Where you see shit, I see fertilizer. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's the literal name of the story that I told last night. You know what I'm saying? And it's like with us, we need people that's able to see our shit and help. Because, it's a process of turning shit into fertilizer. Once you get the process going, you know what I'm saying? Life comes. You know what I'm saying? Life starts to germinate. So, you know what I'm saying? With putting together Ujima groups, you know what I'm saying? What we'll be able to do is to hold each other's foot to the fire. First, on some of our individual goals, and then second, on the community and the nation builder piece. Because I'm noticing, like, it's like, but it's always been here, the drama. But this is the drama is the shit, right? But when you really look at that shit, what that says is that there is politics going on, which is, when you think about it, step back and you think about it, it's marvelous. We have a community full of politicians. You know what I'm saying? It's marvelous. Compost smell like shit, but works wonder for a brother's garden. Compost is shit. It don't just smell like shit, brother. Compost is shit. You know? Clay, you better not be asleep. You sit. Oh, okay. Alright, so we about to do this toast. I gotta finish this water, family. I'm sorry. What y'all think about the concept of throwing together some Ujima groups in our collective, in our communities and stuff like that? Because I'm like this, man. Like in the motivation community, they're real big on accountability groups. And I'm not ashamed. I will steal a concept, throw an African name on it, and act like I created it. You understand what I'm saying? Because they did it to us. Just like the days of the week, you know what I'm saying? I discovered the days. Nobody was using the day. I discovered the days of the week. Nobody had names for them before Mojo Kuja. I discovered them. I call it the Columbus Imperative. You understand what I'm saying? It's the Columbus Imperative. You know what I'm saying? I discovered something. You know what I'm saying? And I said, Ujima groups. Don't give a damn. Hurt your feelings. Don't give a damn. You understand what I'm saying? So, we need something. We need something in the community to kind of hold our... You know what I'm saying? Because, even on the personal shit, because one of the reasons we fall out is because we stop the personal work in doing the... All right, Kwame, I see. We stop the personal development in the pursuit of the community development, not realizing that once I become a better me, I automatically increase the value of the community. Automatically increase the value of my collective, automatically increase the value of my tribe, automatically increase the value of my family by one, doing the work on me, right? But they both can be done at the same time. They need to be done at the same time. We need to be able to have the struggles. See, because a lot of people don't understand, right? When you throw terms out there like nation building and warrior, right? And elder, you're erecting a fence on somebody else's property that they're going to try to tear down, period. Warrior, a warrior means one who is involved in conflict, one who is experienced or involved in conflict. That's all a warrior means, conflict. So just by us saying that the younger segment of our population are warriors, we are calling conflict upon them. Just by them calling themselves warriors, they are inviting conflict into their lives. You know what I'm saying? Politics. Politics is a form of war. Politics, like, if you don't believe me, look at what's going on with the government right now. We just had a shutdown. They just came to terms. They got to be. The government literally shuts down. The federal government stops working. Cleve just asked, what does it mean when the government shut down? The federal government stops working. They couldn't come together to in a sense sign a bill to keep the government running for that year. So they shut down the government, forcing those in power to find some common ground where they could at least sign the papers to keep the government workers working. So unessential people that work for the federal government, basically, they don't go to work. So it could be very well helped to finally destroy this thing in the black community called procrastination, at least for quite a few people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ujima groups, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it'll keep you moving. You know what I'm saying? They keep you moving. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, yo, family, come in now. Let's go and have a private talk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get with accountability group once a week. Or something. And some of those people that need it more and want it more can do it more. But it's like you set up small segments of individuals that are able to do it. And, you know, we can start it on a larger scale if we want to. And then as more people come, we can start breaking off the groups with people with similar goals and stuff like that. But, you know, like I said, and I was thinking more along the lines of personal issues, because we gonna do the community work, but we need to make sure that people are working on them, right? You know, it's taking me a long time to drink this little bit of water. I'm trying to do I gotta do about 85, almost 90 ounces today. I'm trying to keep up on my water. I made the mistake of drinking all that in the morning. It don't work. Non-essential personnel do not come to work. Kwame say non-essential personnel don't come to work. And essential, you know what essential mean? Cleveland. Kwame said non-essential personnel do not come to work. You know what essential mean? Okay. They don't have a job for that period of time. So this time it was about 3 days. He up working on the math today on emojis, no, you're supposed to be on math, right? Oh, okay. On Umoja, Ujima, and Nia, he does math because he kind of having some problems with math. Kwame, and on Kujichagulia and Ujima, he does Python or whatever computer program. He moving real slow on computer program. But hey, you know. Let me go and get finished because I know Navita got to get ready for work, as I do. Actually, I'm going to Ohio State today, so kind of looking for, yep, for the garden program, please. For the garden. No, you cannot come, unfortunately. But I'll be I'll be glad to drop you off at school. Kwame said, What are you covering in math?"
So I'm covering, oh, we're covering the diameter. Right now,
Diameters, diameters. So they doing what is y'all doing? Is that geometry? What is that? Okay. You said covering what? Diameters. He learning how. I guess I forgot. The diameters. Anubis says Calvin D. Kwame Keechler. So in another way, APO authorized personnel only. Authorized personnel only. Essential. Mm. Ah. So I thought I was going to enjoy that whole gallon of red because I wasn't expecting the elders to place their orders. But hey, they'll be playing, man. So we only gonna be able to do this part of the red. I got a bottle of the other red for the elders tonight, and this one's still talking right now. If you listen real close, you can hear it. But bottle it up for the elders, and I think after this one is done, I'm gonna pull out the one I'm experimenting with for Kwame, the black seed, ginseng, dandelion root, burdock root. That one has been down the basement, sitting, maybe since Kaumba of last week. And when I send it to you, Kwame, I need to know, like, cause you said you want to order it. Do you want all? Circles. Okay, you're working with circles. Do you want all the stuff in there, or do you want me to strain it? Cause last time you wanted me to leave it in there, and I'm drinking. When I'm drinking it with everything in there. So if y'all see me floating in the next couple of days, y'all know I'm on to something. And ladies, you might want to get your man some of this. I'm just saying. All right, so let's get to all right, so today in Wolof, from the African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System, from the Emotional Emancipation Circles. In Wolof, we're talking about Yar, which is politeness and respect, particularly towards your elders. Let me say it again. Politeness and respect, particularly towards your elders. Family is very important. Leave all in it. Still have about another couple of weeks. Cool. I mean, I'm just experimenting with this. I want to make sure that is worthy, right? I know it's gonna be good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know that it's gonna be potent because when you said the combination, I said, why haven't I tried that shit before? Right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like when you said put it all together. I said, why haven't I did the Death Eater and the ginseng and the black seed all together? You know what I'm saying? Hell, I might got a cure for something. You know what I'm saying? And letting it sit and ferment. You know what I'm saying? And like right now, we got the bacteria and the yeast down there breaking down that ginseng and breaking down that black seed and breaking down that dandelion root and that burdock root and releasing all of those elements in each one of those herbs that I'm gonna try some. I might even try that before I go to work today. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting up here like, oh my God. I mean, so y'all politeness and respect, particularly towards your elders, obedience and respect in Akan and in Yoruba, Iluti, teachability. All right, so let's go and get these ancestors together. First call on the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We call on that first ancestor, that great power that makes the whole universe move and be still, right? And so we lift up our glass to the first ancestor. We lift up our glass to the infinite and the finite, all of it together. We lift our glass up to their first source. And we say, Ashe. Without any further ado, the reason that you are here, call on our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tech, Santa Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walton, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Walter Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L., Noma X, Pet Maya Ram, Malika Fakir, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Anjani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bro Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randleman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jeannie Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worlds, James Foreman, Marie Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Imhotep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lisa Eleanor Howe, Frank and Jocelyn Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vernon Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Alice Murphy. Woo. Alright. Ancestors from Brother Nubis, some added ones. Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles. Okay. I'm sorry, when I rewrite stuff, I have to double check because my handwriting is from Sister Tiandra, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr. From Brother Deshaun, Jennifer Sensenbaum. Some added one from me, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons. From Sister Aisha in Dayton, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown. From Miss Ford, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paul Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, from Dr. D, Dan Wilkinson Sr., from Sister Jackie in Maryland, Emma McClendon, and of course Jerry Doyle and Amina Robinson. No, I don't think Ada Pearl is on there. I don't think I said Ada Pearl. I might have been said talking so fast. Alright, so we lift up our glass, family, and we salute those ancestors, and we say Ashe. From there we move on to the present moment. We already talked about that. We know about the importance of the moment. We're going to activate a reticular formation so that we can find this principle, Ujima, in the morning. Throughout the day. We'll be looking for Ujima throughout the day, and think about those Ujima groups. You know what I'm saying? If you got any ideas, throw some ideas out. Let's go. That's something that we could work on, and to be unique to our collective. We lift up our glass, and we say Ashe. From there, we move on to the future. We toast our children, our children's children. We toast Cleve, who was over there working on his computer, even though I had to wake him up 3 times. But getting to work in. Alright, practice is practice. I guess practice bad. But you know what I'm saying, alright? So we lift up the glass and we salute our children, our children's children onto infinity, realizing that we are responsible for the next 7 generations, and everything that we think, say, and do affects them. Everything that we allow to happen affects them. So let's not go down like some punks and just lay down and allow our oppressor to just walk on us in front of our children. You know what I'm saying? Because that will affect them for generations to come. And remember, since we are generational people, if we allow ourselves to get walked on in this life, we are basically opening the door for somebody to slap us on the ass when we were born in this life and put us back in the same position. Alright, so we lift up the glass, we say Ashe. From there, we toast all of our relations, lift up our glass, Ashe. From there, we move on. Family, I toast the most important thing going on right now in this moment, whether you are right now live with me in the present or you are checking me out 100 years from now, right? I toast you. Toast you. Toast the incredible you, the beautiful you, the powerful you. And I wish you peace, power, and joy. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm looking for a wood cup. I wish you peace, power, and joy in 100 years. One love. Anybody out there, I'm looking for a wood cup. I'm looking for a good wood cup. I don't want the wood cup that I'm going to put some ambrosia in and that shit crack and my ambrosia just goes to the earth. You know what I'm saying? I had one cup that lasted for years. So I'm looking for a nice, thick wood cup. So if anybody have any sites on the internet, I would prefer to support a black business, but I want a wood cup, or even an actual crystal, right? You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that do grind out those crystals. So let me know if y'all run across anything. All right. So this is Brother Hatim. I'm saying peace, power, and joy, 100 years, and I need to let you know this is Gye-Nyame Journey. They was asleep. I had to wake them up. This is Gye-Nyame Journey. Let's try that. Ooh, check within the village for a woodworker. This is Gye-Nyame Journey. Of course, this is a Daily Toast, and this is a Heart of December production. I'm starting to think they over there taking drugs. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Hot damn. I love my ambrosia just like this. Lord have mercy. Not too sweet, but not. Ooh. All right, family. Peace out. All right, YouTube. All right, YouTube. We out. All right, Instagram. Peace. Now, Spreaker. All right, family. I want to thank y'all for joining us, and we are out. We are out.